Ohanaeze. I don't know. So, my people, you're welcome to my live video this evening. I thank every one of you that join me again on this short notice. And as you all know, I really want you to share the video, comment as you see fit, support this page, support my YouTube channel, support me anyhow you want, anyhow you can. So in this video this evening, I just want to quickly touch on small things, the news that is going around. I saw yesterday that Kanu was saying that he's not going to beg federal government to release him, that it's going to be an insult to his father's memory and something like that. All these things is then say. We don't even know who is saying the thing. So my thing is, make them try, they sit down together, they coordinate their saying. Because if Ohanaeze is saying, forgive Kanu, work for his release, Ohanaeze is begging northern leaders and Asari Dokubo. And on the other hand, in the other post, let me share with you guys, they are saying that Kanu is saying that he won't beg. Are you seeing? I won't beg you to release me. Nnamdi Kanu tells federal government. So make they coordinate the things where they talk. You understand? It's like somebody, this one is saying this one, this one is saying this one. So we don't know. I don't know, Sha. Is it federal government that is holding? Is it not our people that is holding? Is it Asari Dokubo? This one where they are begging Asari Dokubo. Make una no go wake up Asari. May no come sing another new song. Oh. May no come use una sing another new song. I don't know, Sha. Me, I'm just reporting the news. They say the detained leader of the indigenous people, but although Kanu don still tell una say no be IPOB leader, I don't know why they are still calling him IPOB leader. You remember he said he's not even looking for any new country. He is a peaceful person. He is just a self-determination movement person. That's how he described himself. He did not describe himself as a secessionist. A secessionist is somebody that wants to go and create a new country and secede from the original country and separate from the original country. He said, no, that's not him. That he's just a self-determination movement person. And that he never preached violence. He only preached peace, that he's full of peace. So now they are still writing the detained leader of indigenous people, but maybe they still they coordinate the talk. No, I'm just saying, me, I know add, I beg, I know add. He say the detailed leader of indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, Kanu, says he won't beg the federal government to release him, following the judgment of Justice Binta Yako of a federal high court in Abuja. I heard that the next sitting is supposed to be in September, right? I think they were begging for it to be September 25. Correct me if I'm wrong. So we are still in August is ending today. Tomorrow we are going into September. So at least we are looking till the end of the month. So this statement, Kanu stated this in a letter dated August 25. So today is 31st, like last week, right? And signed by his lead counsel, Mike Ozokome. So it's Mike Ozokome that signed this one. He said the IPOB leader said begging the federal government to release him would be an insult to the memory of his late Pa Mbazulike Amechi, who, despite his age and ill health, pleaded with the government to release him, but the federal government refused to honor his wish. I even thought it was his own father. I did not know that it's that Mbazulika Amecha. Okay, wetin person dey see no dey finish. So Ejiofor said, onye ndufu Maazị Nnamdi Kanu used the opportunity offered by the visit to extend his heartfelt gratitude to all people of good conscience and groups calling for his release. He, however, observed that many people may not have understood the peculiarity of his case, but proceeded to urge us to clarify that he has been effectively and validly discharged by the judgment of the Chief of the Court of Appeal delivered August 13, 2022, which said judgment also prohibited his further trial and detention. Therefore, there is no charge pending against Onye Ndufu Maazị Kanu before any court as of today. So, when they are telling the people like this, They have to also explain to the people why they are going for another sitting on the 25th. I was reading it for you, the letter, when Ozokome was begging the court and calling my lord Binta that he should consider the peculiarity of his situation and his health, so that they will make the court sitting that was supposed to take place on the 14th. And that 14th is supposed to be the trial, but they were on recess. So I don't know, maybe they didn't look at their calendar before they put that date. So they are now on recess, which means they are not sitting, and they are coming back on the 18th. And in that letter, or in that video, Ozokome was begging that they should put the court case on the 25th of September. So if they have released it, so what court case is it going for again? I feel like they are not they don't want to tell the people the real status of the case as it is legally. You understand? And so they are just telling the people he has no case, he has no case, but they are still begging. But if somebody has no case, you will say, expedite the case, let the hearing begin, let the prosecution begin, so that we can hear it once and for all. But when you are begging, when court case have not started, and you are saying release unconditionally, it means that you are not being truthful to the people. You understand? Good evening. Good evening, Folashi. I greet you. I greet you. After beginning Asaru Dokubo, Ohanaeze should go and make noise. you know People are making noise, though. People are singing different songs. You need to see what is going on social media. When I asked and I look, I was just laughing. Anyway, back to the letter. He says he stressed that Kanu won't beg the federal government for his release because the Court of Appeal had already made a pronouncement in that regard, right? So let me also show you the one that Ohanaeze is begging. So in this letter, you can see they say APES Igbo Sociocultural Organization, Ohanaeze Ndigbo, has appealed to northern leaders and former military leader, former militant leader, Asari Dokubo, to forgive pro-Biafra agitator Nna Kanu and work for his release. Ohanaeze made the appeal in reaction to Kanu's pronouncement that he will never beg the federal government and President Bola Tinubu for his release. So, okay, Ohanaeze is making the statement after they read the news, or after they heard that. So Ohanaeze is begging on his behalf. So does it make sense? How can you be begging for somebody that don't want you to beg for him? Good evening. Hello, Mali. I greet you. Long time. Adeyemi, I greet you. Dayo, I greet you. He said, APES Igbo Cultural Organization, Ohanaeze Ndigbo, has appealed to northern leaders and former militant leaders. It's really interesting to know why they are appealing to northern leaders and former militant leader. I mean, he's in DSS custody. What does that have to do with anything? I don't know, Sha. I'm telling you, it's possible. You remember the video I was playing yesterday where the man said they support 90% of what IPOB is doing. And, this is also corroborating it in a way, right? And they say Asari Dokubo to forgive Biafra agitator Nna Kanu and work for his release. I don't know how they are going to work for his relief. Sure, they will send troops to DSS. I don't know. Or the northern leaders will send Boko Haram, and Asari will send his men. Like, I don't even understand. What is the begging of northern leaders for? Like, I don't get it. Is the northern leaders the one that is holding him in DSS dungeon? Or is Asari Dokubo militant, private military company that is the one that is holding him? I don't even understand. So Ohanaeze made the appeal in reaction to Kanu's pronouncement that he would never beg the federal government. So if Kanu is saying, I will never beg, why are you begging for him? Why are you sending people to beg? Well, I don't understand. Like he said, Kanu also noted that it will be an insult to the loving memory of Pam Bazilika Amechi. So, so he don't want to go because of the loving memory of Now, this thing is complex. I don't understand though. Somebody, good morning, good evening. Somebody should explain for me. Say, Kanu also noted that it will be an insult to the loving memory of Papa Nzudike Amechi. Me, I was even thinking it is his own father. Okay, oh, so all those bingo that were buying since say release, all those that they are going to fight military and all of them are buying. So nobody even remember them and their sacrifices. Somebody that died in a ripe old age. I don't know, that man was up to 80 years before he died. Mm. Me, I don't even know. Me, I don't even know say that they reckon that man. Well, it's good, sha. I remember one of the interview I listened to this man, Bazilika Amechi. He gave me a lot of insight of what was going on at that time. So anyway, recall that a delegation of Igbo leaders had solicited the release of the leader of IPOB after the appeal court ordered his release. However, Ohanaeze believed that there are ongoing efforts by Northerners and Dokubo to pressure the federal government not to accept the request for Kanu's release. Like, what does that have to do with anything? So you are indirectly saying that Asari Dokubo is he is powerful now, like he's the real powerful person that can decide who will stay in DSS extension or who will not stay in DSS extension. So how you want make Asari do tomorrow now if he come outside? Shey Asari will not be coming. I don't know how he go do this kind of news. I don't know. Sha. You people are you are giving Asari topic. Asari don't see topic. Good evening. When Asari Dokubo go come tomorrow now, I don't know how he go do himself. Whether he go dey do the gun for up like this, they dance, they roll, he go come go do music band. They come dey sing. I don't even know how he go do himself. So you were saying that you are saying that Asari have power, that they have power to pressure. I don't talk anything, Oga Asari, abeg o. I don't talk anything, no. Me, I no talk anything, no. I no na una know how im power reach. Me, I no know. Na look as dey here dey look. Eh. Where is the bingo? Oh, let me see. This is the why wouldn't you mind? I'm minding my business. No, I'm minding my business. So now letter wey dey write for news I dey read. I'm not powerful. I never claim that I'm powerful. I don't decide who live, but I don't even have power. I don't know where the DSS junction is. So I'm just reading news. I mean, I don't read news again. Well, as I read, they say you are powerful. I don't know, Sha, how powerful are you? Hey, whoa. I greet you, Ismaila. You're welcome. Yeah, me, I don't even know, Sha. The way these people are taking this thing, make una dey coordinate una talk. That's what I'm saying. Not that this one will be saying this one will be saying this one. I don't know how northern leaders have such power. Like, who did the Kanu offend the most? That's the question. What has northern leaders got to do with that? I don't know. So the number of Igbo people that have died because of all these Kanu activities, are they lesser than the number? Like, I don't know. Like, where should the apology go? How come nobody even saying that Kanu should apologize to Ndi Igbo? Like, they have not even come to that realization that Kanu should apologize for everything, for the lies, for the deception, for the destruction, for like what does that have to do with Northerners? It doesn't have to do nothing with Northerners. He's saying that record as a delegation of Igbo elders has solicited for the release of Kanu after the appeal court ordered his release. However, they believe this is where I'm reading. However, they believe that there are ongoing efforts by Northerners and Asari Dokubo to pressure the federal government not to accept the request. So you feel that Northerners and Asari Dokubo are the one pressuring federal government not because of anything that he did, not because of any of his incitement, not because of taking up arms against the state of Nigeria, not because of anything, just because they are pressuring, right? So, and then you decide to apologize to Northerners and Asari Dokubo. How about Igbo people? What about all those boys that they said they should go inside the bush? What about all those guests? Like, what about? Eh? A statement by Ohanaeze Factional Secretary General Okechukwu Isiguzoro. So it's good that I got to read this part where they said it's a factional secretary. So obviously they have different factions. So Ohanaeze has different factions, and the faction we are talking about is the factional secretary general that is called Okechukwu Isijuzugoro. And he said Kanu's pronouncement was in order and that people should stop begging for his release. Okay, this one is being said by the general Ohanaeze, whereas the factional leader is saying that they should not beg, right? So the mainstream Ohanaeze is calling for the release and begging Northerners and Asari Dokubo, while this, they are like they are not even like they are factions. Like I don't get it. Like a socio-political organization, they are having factions. Why do you have factions? Because you are not in agreement. You are not in agreement of maybe who was elected the leader or something is causing the disagreement. So they have factions. These people follow this side, these people follow this side. That is telling anyway. That is very much telling. He's saying that a statement by Ohanaeze, the Factional Secretary General Okechukwu Isuguzoro, said that Kanu's pronouncement was in order and that people should stop begging for his release. So this same factional leader continues to say that, maintain that the appeal court pronouncement over Kanu's release remains sacrosanct and that the Supreme Court should fix a date for the hearing of the appeal filed by this government against Kanu's release. Okay, fine. So this one at least is acknowledging that there is a stay on execution on that discharge court order, and that's why he's still in detention. So they should expedite that hearing so that the court will hear we hear the final verdict on that appeal that the government put on stay on execution. Not just saying blatantly that there is no reason he's staying, he is being held. Just tell the people that the verdict, there was an appeal against it, stay on execution, don't do anything, there's an appeal. So they have to decide on that appeal. Are they upholding the stay on execution, or they are upholding the verdict that said he is discharged? So that's the verdict that we are waiting for now, right? So the organization also called on the federal government to obey the rule of law and release Kanu unconditionally. So are you seeing the two factions? So the mainstream Ohanaeze faction is begging Northerners and Asari Dokubo, and also calling for federal government to release Kanu unconditionally. Whereas the factional leader is saying that the only thing that they need to do now, they should stop begging, they should wait for that court verdict that is coming hopefully on the 25th of September, so that they will hear the verdict that the court will pronounce over that stay on execution appeal that government filed against that verdict to release Kanu. So that's what they are not telling the people. They are not telling the people that they after that court ruling that they should release Kanu, that he has been discharged but not acquitted, then the federal government put an appeal, and that is what is holding him now. So the next verdict, they are going to hear that appeal. So the appeal will the verdict of that appeal will determine whether they will listen to the federal government, stay on execution, or uphold the verdict that they gave in the first instance that they should discharge him. You understand? So that's the two versions that we are seeing. So, that's why I'm wondering that why are they concerned about releasing Kanu or not releasing Kanu and apologizing to Northerners? Like, what about the Igbo people? Like, what about all the damage that has been done to the Igbo people? Are they saying that there can be no apology for Igbo people? So I want to play this video for you guys. It's a little bit long, but I will just play a little bit of it. So in this video, this brother is saying,
hapụ ihe ọbụla ọ na-eme nyetụ m attention na okwu njibịa tata bụ okwu na-agbawa obi. Ọ bụrụ ihe na-eme ndị Igbo n'oge a. Ụmụnne m na-ejere m Abakaliki yesterday.
So in this video, this brother is trying to show that in Igbo land that people are living like, because of the silent war that is going on and nobody's talking about it. People are living in droves. Shops are empty, plazas are empty, people are leaving. So I'm going to let it play a little bit because of copyright issues. I don't want the volume to be loud, but when it gets to the shops, I will show you. So where he is driving is in Ebonyi State. You remember Dave Umar, he built up this state and put a shopping mall and all those kind of a thing. So he's in Abakaliki, the capital of Ebonyi State. And he's just showing that look at what is going on. People have left, a very open place, close to the express, heart of the city, and people have vacated their shops. People are living, and not just in Abakaliki. They say the same thing is being reported in Onitsha. People are living because of the spate of the pine and kidnappings and all general uncertainty of what is going to come. So people are living in droves. That's what this brother is trying to say.
Same na insecurity apịawago ndị Igbo azụ. Wee tụọrọ m aka na this very plaza m chọrọ igosi unu ugbu a. No, so na the busiest plaza enwe na Abakaliki a. Mana o wutere m ka ha si ekwu okwu a. Akọwara m na ndị mmadụ na-akwapụ na plaza on daily basis every day. They relocate their business to other places. Lagos, Abuja, Port Harcourt, Benin, maọbụ Delta.
So he's saying that because of the state of the insecurity, this is one of the busiest malls they have in Abakaliki, and people are abandoning their shops, relocating from the southeast. These are shops that are supposed to be occupied, and people are leaving, and they are going to Abuja, Lagos, Asaba, Benin, all those things, anywhere but here. People are packing up and leaving, just packing up and leaving. And in the video where he was doing this video, if you look in the comment section, people are corroborating the story and saying not only Abakaliki, other parts of Alibo, So, good evening, I greet you. Abdurrahman, I greet you. Echezona, good evening, I greet you. Which one will I block now? Please don't respond to them. Let me see. Yeah, so that's what is just showing with
Sunday anọ n'ihu bụ ihe nọ na ya. Plaza niile a mechiri emechi. Njụ ese kedu ihe mere ndị mmadụ ji gbaa chakom? A na-akọwara m na on daily basis ka ndị mmadụ na-esi obodo akwapụ. Akwaje obodo dịka Lagos, Abuja maọbụ South.
Are you hearing it? He said that in this whole plaza, it's almost empty. Only in the front part, you still see some people that on daily basis, people are leaving, going to neighboring towns, Abuja, Lagos, South. Yeah, so all these things are the things that was brought about by the incitement of Kanu. So, and in all of this, Ohanaeze is only preoccupied with begging Asarido Kubo and begging northern leaders, right? What about Ndibo that they deceived all this time? And they know that Kanu is not doing anything. They know Kanu is deceiving the people. They know Kanu is lying to the people. Why don't you people apologize to the people in Ndibo? At least they also deserve an apology. All those people they pied and put in all those borrow pits and all those things, all the criminalities and everything that is going on right now. I think you people should apologize for Ndibo for allowing something like this to even take root to come down to Alibo. So Obviously, they don't have respect or regard for Ndibo. So that's why they are thinking that we have to go and beg Asari Dokubo. And meanwhile, Asari Dokubo is also the one that initially trained the boys. So Asari Dokubo is actually part of the foundation of this problem, because Asari Dokubo trained them, trained those BSS boys, trained them for Kanu, gave them that skill that they have. So I don't know the meaning of begging Asari Dokubo. Are you begging him to send troops? Are you begging him? What are you begging him for? I don't understand. Right? What are you begging northern leaders for? Are they the one in DSS department? So what about all the people that have died? What about all those people? I don't know.
ihe emego ndị Igbo ka anyị baa n'ime plaza kịta ka ịghọta ebe m na-eje soro m egoro standard plaza ahụ otu a asị na on daily basis ka ndị mmadụ na-akwapụ everyday ka a na-akwapụ na steeti ya everyday, not only Ebonyi steeti, otu a ka ọ dịkwa ma Anambra, Imo na Abia. arụ mekwara ndị Igbo everywhere.
So, that's just the message. People are leaving because, and I remember I was telling you people, you don't do something like this. All you can do is, even though Nigeria, whatever have its problem, do your own part of Nigeria away. No matter what is happening anywhere, you will still have that your own part to be sitting there and enjoying it. Okay, you now spoil your own, you now go and meet on other people in their own corner of Nigeria that they are managing. The same Nigeria that you say no good, it be like this, it bad, it do like this. You will now leave your own part and go and meet them in their own part that they are managing. What if everybody spoil their own? Where will you run to? Where will you run to? So that's what you have to be thinking. When they tell you to spoil everywhere, spoil everything, you burn down, you burn down, you burn down. I told you people, you don't have access to anywhere to burn but Alibo. All of you that contributed money that they want to go and destroy Nigeria, I've seen it now. You don't have anywhere to destroy but Alibo. Because Ebonyi Nokona watch is only where your leg they touch. Now you feel build or you feel destroy. It's left in your hands. And all of you that contributed money for years are still contributing even to tomorrow. More than they clap on herself. More than they clap on herself. So maybe this is what you wanted. I used to say it that sometimes when you have something, you will not know the value. And until you lose that thing, you will lose that ancestral home. Like I was showing you the video of that Zamfara village that they have driven all of them out, That is how it can happen. Then when there's a lot of conflict, people will move out. People will move out. Is it not who know the road to a village? Like when they level that place and make it, the way they will make a farm, like kilometer long, you will be seeing farm. This concept of villages that we have will be erased once and for all. Go and look at what happened in South Africa. They took the villages from the people, they made it farmland. That is how it happens. I don't have the time for a link this evening because I will end the video not quite long now. Please bear with me. By the grace of God, I will have time over the weekend. Yeah. So very soon now, very soon, they used to say that they should look at certain Camero. They have gone far. They have gone far in what? Displacing their people. Southern Cameroon, nothing is going there. The people are displaced. They are in refugee camps. Some are even in Nigeria, in Calabar area. There are many there. They are refugees. So they say they have gone far. So that is what we are creating, insecurity. So the people that have money to live now are the ones that will be able to find accommodation, all those kind of things, live better lives. But the people that are not able to live now, those are the people that end up in refugee camps or, in makeshift IDP camps, in internally displaced people's camp. That is how it happens. So it's not like a joke. And on top of it, Simon Ekpa is still giving orders, saying what is going to happen from tomorrow. Shebi from tomorrow is first. So there's a lot of anxiety and fear, and there's a lot of distress level is too high for the people. So I don't know. I know that I told you guys, and you called me Sabo. So I don't know, I carry my Sabo life, we go the manager like that. Yeah, yeah. That I'm telling you, I was listening to this guy, Daddy Clevet or something. He was saying that he was saying something like that last week. He said in their place they are still doing sit at home because that's where they copied it from. In their place, just last week he was saying, do you know how many people they cried yesterday? He was saying it on his video that live. I was like, wow. So they are even still doing it. That's where they copied it. How can you live? How can you travel abroad? For example, I live in Germany, right? And many of like Kanu's family, some of them live in Germany, some of them are living in the UK. At the time Kanu was calling for destruction of Nigeria and Alibo, he was living in London. And when I'm telling people that don't destroy what you have, build on what you have. Don't allow anybody to deceive you and tell you that they want to come and destroy your place so that they will build new one for you. That was what I was telling you people, like, don't give room for that because all this thing is a lie. You people were accusing me and saying, shut up there. Shebi, you are living in another man country. That place you are living, is it not people that fought for it? The people that are sponsoring you to destroy where you are living, they are also living abroad in comfort, but they feel like the development they can give you is to give you money to destroy the one you have. And now, when the destruction is building fruit, you are still the one that is suffering it. I am not there. I am still here. But I want you to build your own corner of Nigeria and enjoy your own corner of Nigeria, regardless of what is happening in the greater Nigeria. That's what sensible people will do. You don't destroy what you have. You will build on what you have. You will build your school. The money you contribute to arm those boys and militarize them, you can use it to set up a skill center and give them skills that they will use for life. Teach them skills. There are many people who already have skills. You can go set up centers, even if it is one center or two centers all over something. They will go there and learn that skill, life skill. They will use it to feed themselves and they will add benefit for the society. You people say no. You want them die. Say what is the day alive they do. Ihe hard or want to. He said they should enter bush. You give them bullet, call am groundnut, right? And what do you think will happen? Where do you think they have access to Abuja? Do you think they have access to Lagos? No. It is where their leg is touching. That is where they will operate. That's why I told you. And I will not be there when it's going down. I will not be there. But you, the one, you that you are there, you are the one that is going to suffer it. And the complaint you are complaining that they don't like you because you are in other people's face. It's not going to get better because now you don't even have option. Before they can say, you can say, okay, let me go back to the east. Now, if you don't have the east to go back to, that resentment will be higher. What are you going to do about it? It's not safe. As we are seeing, it's not safe. There's a lot of uncertainty, and most of these boys, Ebonyi people have a high number of youth that have not been engaged in anything. So they have a lot of youth that are easily taken advantage of to do or any of this crime and all these things. So I can imagine that it's not the level of safety is not high. I can imagine it because, for example, all those videos I was sharing that they caught, even all those boys they caught in somewhere in Opiweka in Onitsha, most of them are also coming from Ebonyi State. Like when they are interviewing them, they will say, "Where are you from, Ebonyi State? Where are you from, Ebonyi State?" So I can imagine what they will be doing also in Abakaliki if they can be doing that in Opiweka in Onitsha, right? So I can imagine. Like I mean, I'm not there, but going from this video, those people on the ground, the information they are bringing across, that's what we are working with, right? Yeah. So my people, I will leave it here, so I hope I will see you guys over the weekend. Don't forget to share the video. Let the conversation continue in the comment section. I appreciate you all. I love you all. Thank you so much for being a part of this program. I will leave you here now. Bye for now.